Hi. Hello. My name is Annie, and I'm here to help you with your accent. I am a speech language pathologist. I've been working in the field for about 14 years now, and there are certain things that I really love to do, and one of them is accent reduction, or sometimes it's called accent modification, or accent coaching. So I would like to help you figure out how to get started. Maybe you're from another country, maybe you're from a part of America that doesn't speak standard American English and you would like to speak standard American English. That's something that I can help you with. As you can hear, I speak standard American English. I grew up on the East Coast and I currently live in Maryland, where most of the people speak standard American English. I'm not going to say all, but most. So the first thing that I do when I'm working with someone on their accent is actually work on their listening, your auditory processing. This is very important. If you're not able to hear yourself and others accurately, you really can't modify your accent. It's very difficult. Certainly you wouldn't be able to have long-term change. Sometimes one can try and change some things and learn some of the sounds, but then your actual accent when you're speaking in everyday life doesn't change. So the method that I use actually helps you make long-term gains with your accent. So the first thing that we do actually is sound counting. We work on sound counting, which is when I tell you a word, like for example the word back, and we think about how many sounds the word has in it. And the word back has b, a, k, 3 sounds. So the spelling doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's spelled with 4 letters, B-A-C-K. We're only talking about the sounds. It makes it much easier. Let's think about another word. Let's think about the word shade. Got it? Shade? Okay. Shade has sh, a, d. Again, 3. How about the word, I'll give you a harder one, the word cube. Okay, I'll give you a second. All right, cube. K, y, u, b. 4. Cube, 4 sounds. K, y, u, b. That little y hiding in there sometimes tricks people. So those are some of the things that we do for sound counting. After sound counting, the next thing that we learn is actually how to represent the sounds in the International Phonetic Alphabet. I love using the International Phonetic Alphabet because then we can communicate about sounds across languages, and you can see the sounds in your language, the sounds in my language, what's the same, what's different. For the ones that are the same, then I can easily say, well, that's an open O, and you'll know, oh, okay, an open O, I know how to say that. Sometimes you just get into a habit of saying words a certain way that wasn't correct, and when we can hear the sounds correctly and also represent the sounds correctly and communicate on the same level about the sounds, then it's easier to change your accent. So I'll give you just one practice for that. All right, here it comes. This is a sound that some people are not a fan of. I know that some of my German friends and German-speaking clients are not a fan of the sound a. A doesn't exist in the German language, unless you have a Swiss German accent, in which case it does. But in standard German, in High German, it doesn't exist. So we're going to do a, and we're going to do e, and I'll show you what I just wrote on my whiteboard. We have a right here, and e. Okay, the letter here is called ash, and this letter is called epsilon. I'm going to write that for those who it helps. Some people don't find it helpful, but it's usually a good idea to learn the names of these letters, because again, it just helps us communicate better about what they are. Ash and epsilon, those are their names. ash, and epsilon. Ash. All right, think about some words that have ash. The first one is, of course, back. Maybe it was on your mind because I just said it. Back. The word back has an ash. Another word with this that comes to my mind is bat, B-A-T. And another one of course, a rhyme to bat is going to have its sound, sat. Now, epsilon, let's think of some words that have epsilon. One of them is going to be set, like set it down, or a television set. I'll show you set. Right there, set. So sat and set, sat, set, are very similar. But to an American ear, they sound quite different. So this ash is an important sound for you to master. And listening to which words have an a and which words have an e is helpful. I'm going to write another e word, which is bed, B-E-D, bed, right up there. And let's put one more on. Let's put on when. As in, when am I going to learn to speak just like an American? When. So these words have a, ash, back, bat, sat. These words have e, epsilon, set, bed, when. These two are a nice contrast. Sat, set, set, sat. So one thing that we do is sorting which one is which. So if I say mat, the answer is this one. If I say send, bet, fact. So that's some of what we do in accent training. And then of course we make word lists. And the word lists that I make are specific to the client, customized to the client. So it depends on the type of accent they have, and it depends on where they are in their accent training. Like for example, with German again. Some people who are just starting with their accent training may still need to work on their th sound, where they may say a z or a s instead, like z instead of the. But then there are other people who have been speaking English for a while that even though they started out with German, they have already mastered that sound, and so they wouldn't need to work on it. So I make customized lists of the sounds, which you would then practice, which we can do in these videos. And unfortunately, I won't know exactly what you need. Maybe you know what you need based on listening to yourself. Or listening to what I'm saying here, like if I'm saying zzz and that you're going, oh, those sound the same to me, then you may need to work on one of them or the other. So that's a little bit about accent training, how I do it. There's a lot more to it, of course, but I think what I'm going to do is create a series of videos to help you with your accent. I really enjoy working on this. Please leave me feedback in the comments. This is my first video, so I would love some feedback. And if you found this video, tell me how you found this video. Let me know what you need. Let me know sounds that you need. Let me know the type of accent that you have, the type of accent that you want. For example, one client came to me with a Southern accent and she said, I want to speak exactly like Rachel Maddow. Rachel Maddow is on television. She's on MSNBC. And I was like, well, I can never guarantee that you can speak exactly like another person. That's probably not possible, but we can get you in that direction. So, and of course she's moved in that direction. Anyway, What else would I need feedback on? Tell me what I need feedback on. Tell me what helped in this video, what resonated with you. I just really need your feedback and your help so that I can make videos that are as helpful and salient as possible to you. And please let me know if I'm speaking too fast also. I'd be happy to help you guys with anything you need with your accents or with your English. So thanks.